It's easy to see I fit perfectly in this wonderful, beautiful No, go away! I was so happy.
The biggest mistakes of Star Wars Rebels Season 3. Now, I liked Star Wars Rebels Season 3. I don't know if it was my favorite out of the three, but I enjoyed it. But I do believe there were some errors and mistakes that were made in the season. So in this video, I'll be covering those mistakes. There's no particular order, I'm just listing off mistakes, so it's not like a top 10 or top 5 or top 3, it's just mistakes video, so let's just get right into it. Ezra's turn to the dark side. I feel like this was probably the biggest mistake in the entire season as a whole. In Season 2, you left it off with a cliffhanger of Ezra opening the Sith holocron, and we all know that only people who believe like the Sith or use the dark side can open them. So that was like, oh shit kind of moment. And with that gone, it was like, oh, it finished in one episode. He was dark side for an episode or two. I actually believe it was 2 episodes. He was all dark side. And then he just stopped. He freaking made someone walk off a platform in an ATDP. And there's no more of that in the entire season. Like, after that, he's, oh, I'm all good side Ezra again, woohoo. I really think if they wanted to, they could have went a lot further into that character development of Ezra Bridger and with his thirst with the dark side. I do believe that it will come around again. I don't know when, but I do believe it will happen soon. Maybe in Season 4, because in Episode 6, Yoda says the last of the Jedi you will be. So something's gotta happen to Kanan and Ezra. Maybe Kanan dies, and Ezra gets angered with that and kind of turns to the dark side with that. Who knows? Maybe. I hope so. I feel like Ezra turning to the dark side will enhance his character development and make him a stronger character as a whole. Another mistake I believe they did was handling the Darth Maul. They handled Darth Maul like, honestly, just to turn Ezra to the dark side. That's all they did. And Darth Maul failed, and I was like, oh, okay, thanks, bud. And just left. And we didn't see him till the season finale. And when he said, like, thanks, bud, that was, I think, before the mid-season finale. So you missed the opportunity to enhance on Ezra's turn to the dark side with Darth Maul and kind of, like, tease him. Maybe for a little bit, Ezra could have accepted his apprentice and became his apprentice, really, instead of Maul just taunting him with it. I don't know. I really am just disappointed on how they handled the dark side with Ezra and Maul. I really believe that Maul should have became master for a little bit and Ezra went to the dark side. And then later he comes back, but oh well. Another poorly handled character. I don't think it's super poorly done. Like, there's a lot of moments like, oh, this character was amazing. But there are some moments like, could have done a little better, and that's Grand Admiral Thrawn. The biggest example of this I can think of is the season finale, where literally he's like a mastermind. He's like one of the smartest Imperials in the entire Empire. And he finds the rebel base, like connecting 2 lines and saying, oh, okay, base is right there. I don't know, I feel like they could have handled that with his character more properly. And I don't know, I would have liked more studying art and him like explaining on why he studies art more in depth instead of just saying, oh, I study art. I don't know. I feel like we are definitely going to get that more in the Thrawn novel, but seeing it like in animation would have been a lot of fun. Another mistake I believe they made was how they handled Bendu. The Bendu was a very interesting character. He was something we have never seen before in all of Star Wars. He's kind of like a gray Jedi, but didn't have the classification of a gray Jedi. And he wasn't even a humanoid being, so this was something even more interesting. He was like a force of nature, kind of. And he had the force, and he was light. He was in the middle, not light or dark. We saw him do good, and we saw him do bad. He was in the middle. I feel like we should have seen a lot more of the Bendu in this season. I don't know. And I don't know what happened to him really at all. I don't know if he pulled an Obi-Wan or not. We'll probably find out that answer in Star Wars Rebels Season 4. And finally, the last mistake I feel they made in Star Wars Rebels. And that's the way they dealt with the Empire. The Empire is supposed to be like the most strongest military power the galaxy has ever seen. And we're seeing them being destroyed by little rebel cells and seeing Imperial officers act stupid. Like, no, that's not how this works. The Empire didn't start to fail until the Death Star destruction because all of their main officers and leaders were on that battle station. So I don't know. Just seeing the Empire lose every single battle except for the last one was kind of like, like, that's not supposed to happen. I don't know. Just a little nitpicking. I feel like the Empire should defeat the Rebels more often because they are the Empire, but whatever, I guess. Hope Season 4 is a lot better. Like, The Clone Wars didn't start to get really good till season 3 with the Mortis arc, so I don't know. This is season 3 and season 4 is now here, so hopefully the animation will get better and so will the storytelling. So yeah, hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, drop a like, blast a like, and all that good stuff, and if you are new, subscribe for all things Star Wars. The First Order, signing out.
My family didn't stand with me. They chose the Empire. They left me. Gave me no choice. The Empire wanted to destroy worlds, and they did.
The power